Welcome back, everyone, to episode 10 of the town of Cheeseburg. What I thought would happen is started to happen. We're lacking workers because I went a little crazy and overbuilt my industry there, you know.
Insane, my child, quite insane.
Got all of the major industries going, and we look at our population stats here. Got a population of 6,881, and we've got 7,000, almost 8,000 jobs available. Very low unemployment rate, needless to say. So, today, got to start upping our population. I did a little work off camera. I decided these streets here look better with these palms on them, rather than the little tiny, let's see, were oak trees, something like that. And I connected this road up to this one, so we got a little area here. Might put a park in there. Tweaked the buses a little bit because I didn't have enough buses running, obviously, because we have quite a lot of people down here on the coast using the buses. So we have sort of a backlog there. I just upped the number of buses to 20. I think that'll do it. I spent a lot of time just watching the buses come and seeing if there were any empty spaces on them and if they could pick up enough people. I think what I got now will work. But yeah, enough talking. Let's. I also redid this interchange here. I moved my this freeway closer up to the train tracks to give me more land area there to grow into. But right now I have this area here I can use. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this area around this interchange. Might put some sort of factories in there, perhaps. But anyway, we just get this thing zoned and growed. I do need to turn off that side zoning there for the time being anyway. I think that's already turned off. Yeah. Okay.
2 very boring minutes later.
Alright. Got that zoned. Let's crank her up here, see if should build in pretty quick. There is quite a demand in many places. You can see there's no demand here for industry, even commercial, because there won't be anybody there for take the jobs anyway. And I was also thinking, since I did put train stations, passenger train stations out here, I had them, when I put them in, I selected them not to have intercity trains coming, and figured that would allow the locals to get those jobs. But if things really get bad here as far as the number of employees, I could open these up to intercity rail, and we can get some workers coming in from out of town, commuting by train. I think anyway. I don't know if the game works that way or not. Sun's going down. Got work to do here. Stop the world. I did download some other buildings from the workshop, so I have a little bit more variety going on here. Lots of thuds going on, so I got some businesses upgrading. Let's see. We're at 3 there. 3 there. Yeah, I'm making a profit there. Not importing anything. See how this is doing. Yep, that's 3 stars as well. Okay. And the farm is 3 stars. Somebody's did. Hit pause here. This thing is way out in the boonies here. So there is no coverage for the dead. Let's see, what should I... maybe a little tiny crematorium. Yeah. Send out a hearse here and... yeah, there it is. Go around, pick up that dead person. Person came to work and then died. Oop, it's gone already. Heard cows mooing. One of the things I do when I put down these guys, I use that mod, the building spawn point mod, to move the spawn point from out here to in here. That gets these trucks off the road when they're dropping stuff off. They're less likely to cause jam ups unless you got a bunch of trucks going to the same place. The same thing here. The spawn point is usually out here on the road. I set it up so it's in here. See that truck came and went in there. Tends to keep things running a little bit better. I originally set up the railroads. I think they fixed it themselves, where the spawn points here, the trucks go in here and come out here. See, they're doing that anyway, so I think they sort of ignore that. I was going around setting these up so that they go in there and come out there. Those cattle and pigs are making a lot of noise there. Alright, we got a need for some commercial, so... we don't have any need for this. This has grown in pretty good. We still have some bare spots there. Population's up to almost 8,000. We get the children working, we'll be doing pretty well. Okay, since we do have need for commercial, and I do have this really nice touristy place down here, I think we'll put some in down here. That'll be enough for the time being. See if we get some more hotels going up in there. Let me make sure my thing covers the whole thing, and it does. And for the time being, I think we've probably lost a little, some of these industry areas over here because of lack of workers. I think they got abandoned and destroyed, which is fine. It helps balance things out. We're not so much in need of all of this now that we have all these other areas producing for us. And we're going to have to start doing some growing out here. This freeway is working pretty good. Traffic circle's fine. I don't think I set this up correctly yet. What do I want here? This shift control, click. Right, we got yield, through, yield, yes. Don't want any crosswalks there. Same thing here. And choose your lane. All right, that'll do it. Yeah, let's put in a pedestrian crossover. We do have sidewalks here, so they can cross if they wish. There's some cars parking up here. I put the wrong type of road down there, I wonder. No, we got parking going on here too. Not much though. It's kind of interesting. Usually you get a lot more parking on those than you would expect. I like these palm-lined streets here. Anyway, we got the need for more peoples. So I think I'll start building in over here. Yeah, let's see. Let's grab our 2-lane tree lined. Yeah, let's go. I think I'm going to need to flatten this out a little bit. I'm really tired of building on hills here. It's not ideal because the way it makes those roads and everything, it looks kind of ugly. And when you get in like this, this isn't too bad because I've thrown in a bunch of trees to hide the cliff face. Let's see what kind of... Yeah, that's not going to do any good there. Let's see what this does. I would like this area to look a little neater. All right, let's do a bit of logging here.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day.
All right. Now, let's continue. How far up do I want to go here? About there, I think. And do I really want that to be a 2-lane? Yeah, I think so. I did knock this down to a 4-lane from a 6-lane. And so far traffic hasn't been a problem, so I think we can do that. Do I want to follow along? It's always hard drawing these curvy shaped roads. Trying to keep the zoned areas similar. Like so. Trying to match up the sections there. Just matching the curves. That's alright, I'll cut all those off anyway. Let's see, right here. There's a fine art to using that freeform curvy tool. Let's see, do I want to continue? I think maybe going out straight here will be fine. Ten there. Okay, that looks like a nice livable area there. Let's get a finishing road going up here. Bastard. There we go. Right, these are kind of long streets. Especially if we're going with high density here. I think we need to break it up a little bit here. Alright, I think that'll do. Need to put this down a little bit. Alright, and let's get our services in here. I'm trying to keep the pipes near the roads. I'm trying to be a good boy, honest. Alright. We have a water. Let's put in some garbage. And I think we can stick this out over here. Far enough away from people. I don't want that. I don't want that. And health. Yeah, there's no coverage out here. It's all peters out there. Should I put a different style of hospital in? Nah, I think one of these. Let's see, make sure. Turn that anarchy off, man. Let's see if this will give us coverage. Not quite. Yeah, it'll have to be right there. And I have been neglecting my death coverage. You can see we've got this whole part of this area here is not even covered. Arg. Bit of a pain. Hate giving up prime real estate for that, but what you can do. Fire department. It's the area is bigger than it looks. Put it that way. I think this can go on the outside here. Yep. Okay, we got police, we got fire, schools. Of course, there's no coverage here, but we've got more than enough capacity. I really don't like that disconnect between the coverage and capacity. I'm gonna have to add another elementary school just to have the coverage here. Right, and I think I want to turn off this zoning here. Side zoning. Got that one on the wrong road there. Oh, bother. Alright, I think that will do for that. We got water, we got zoning. This area needs to be its own thing here. Another section of town. Evergreen Heights. A lot of boring names here. Question is, do I want this to be high density? I do believe I do. Really, really need the people here. Let's see, themes. I think I have a high density theme going on here somewhere. None. High density. I could have sworn I made a theme here. Display custom. I see, that's big suburbans, huh? You have lots and lots of those big suburban houses. What did I put into this one here? Big city skyscrapers, okay. That's not really what's there. I just sort of restocked the one that was named like that. Enable. Alright, I think I want to do that. See what our policies are. Alright, let's get this running again here. Can't get ahead of the game. You need residential, so there you have it. See if anything grows in there. Still filling in over here, probably. We're over 8,500. Oh, I know, because I am so incredibly stupid.
My brain hurts!
You actually have to zone them. Arrgh. I'll be right back when I get this done. All right, let's try that again. Now that I got it zoned, anticipate stuff growing in. There you go. It wasn't so difficult now, was it?
It's much too difficult for them.
Let's see where we're at on our unemployment rate is really low. Still don't quite have as many people as jobs. We got a lot of growing to do. So far, traffic looking good. 84%. Can't be bad. Don't see any red zones anywhere. Got some red zones over here. Has absolutely nothing to do with my city at the moment. Little tiny red zone over here. I think they have to slow down to make that curve, I think, is the reason for that. Yeah. Let's see, can I do something about that? I've already got the thing sort of spread out. Yeah. I can't move that green offset really any further back. Let's move the red back. That'll give that curve a little... Yeah, there you go. That gives the curve a little room to breathe. Let's see, do I have that set up properly as far as the traffic goes? Just watching it, seeing where the mass of the traffic is. Doesn't look like this is being used all that much. Looks like it's here and here. Traffic's not bad anyway, so it just might just open up that intersection for everyone. Everybody can go through. See what that does. Without stopping. Okay, our demand is completely gone down on there. And we're up to 9,600 people. Growth is good. Don't anticipating traffic getting really bad here. Lots of people coming in here. I do believe they're going to need some parking. I neglected that last time. Little 4x8 garage is going to work fine. Couple of those. And if I want to keep these cars to a minimum, I'm going to have to do some mass transit. And I do have to fix my intersections. I didn't do anything about that. What's that phone ringing noise? Always going off. Alright, mass transit. What can I do? We do have the freeway coming in here, so I imagine people are living and working here or coming in by road. This road continues all the way back up to here, this other section. This gives us this whole area to grow into here. Boy, let's see. I don't know if I want to run buses from way over here. Let's see, we got train line. Might be worthwhile putting a passenger train station up in here somewhere. Like somewhere up here, maybe? Just sort of worried about the size of those roads. Wrong side of the road there. Got that train station there. Maybe if I ran a special road up there. See what we can do about that. I gotta think about what I'm doing here. How about here? Got to rezone, but that's on that particular spot. I can do that. We've got something growing in there. Everybody's happy. What more could you ask for? Let's see if I can get some sort of connection going here. sort of stick it in there and see what happens.
Giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.
Worry about printing it up and leveling it off after the fact. Okay, we're going uphill here. All right, that's a little bit smoother. Needs to be a lot smoother, however. I don't think this particular mod gets along with trains very well. Let's see. That's a pretty smooth. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Got lots of trees in the way. Because proper tree anarchy is on. Why? I don't know. I don't remember turning it on. Trees everywhere. This is why you've got to pay close attention to your anarchy settings. Oh, man. Okay, that's not bad. And let's raise this up a bit. All right, I think that will work fine. We got a little bit of a problem here. There we go. Nope. Nope. Yep. Okay. It's a rather steep grade for a train, but this isn't real life. Luckily. Let's get this adjusted. Do that, do that. Spread that out. There we go. All right. That's all you got to do with this particular mod when you're working on the trains is get those offsets going, get it to work correctly. That bend going in there. All right. It's not bad. Not real great, but not bad. I think I can do a Y junction here. Why? Because I want to. All right. Yep, tracks are there all right. Okay, I think that'll do it for that. Let me help keep some cars off the road. Let's do a little schmooding. And let's see, do I want this to... Yeah, I should allow inner city there. The only ones that I've made the rule where they aren't hooked up to inner city are the ones servicing the industry areas. Our farm's already up to 4 stars. Making $3 grand. Lots of goods. We're gonna have to start putting factories down to use these goods. Turn them into consumer items. Pick up your garbage. I gave you your own little garbage thing here. Ooh, boy, that looks like oil is where the money's at. Almost 10 grand. That, of course, was up and down, but that's a nice bit of change. Let's see, what is the forestry doing? Way out here in the boonies. I did put in a fire watch station and a helicopter because of all this forest here. Forest fires tend to burn out of control because there's no roads, and so trucks can't get there. You gotta have the helicopters. We got a nearby body of water, so that shouldn't be a problem. That's 4 stars we're up to on the wood here. At the moment, we're only making $361, but that's fine. We're outputting a lot of stuff. And our demand is not very high. I do see commercial creeping up there every now and then. We do have this whole area to play with down here for commercial. whether or not that satisfies the people or not, I have no idea. Because it is hotels and bars and that sort of thing. I haven't got any supermarkets set up. Places for them to buy food and what have you. One thing I wish I had more of is beachside activities here. A lot of the beach stuff has to be on a road, not on a path. And that's kind of disappointing. I'd like to put some stuff out here on the beach. I'll have to take a look at the workshop. I think there are items you can put down just solo as props, like beach umbrellas and towels and lounge chairs, that sort of thing. Let me dress this up a little bit. Okay, let me get... Ooh, we're almost out of electricity. We're gonna have to add some more sewage treatment. How much more growing in are we doing here? It's doing pretty good. Traffic. It's a little heavy on that road. That sort of wants to be a main road. And so we shall make it one. Treat it as a main road. Should keep the cars moving pretty well there. Yep. Simple little changes can make all the difference. Now, see, this is a riverfront. I don't know if we really want to put hotels and what have you there. I think we want to maybe offices. We're going to have to put in a port eventually. I think some of that will go in here. This area here might make a nice port area. One of the things you can add for building is the shipyards. We have all the raw materials working right now, so that can be a part of the port. Yeah, everything's moving really well. Traffic, can't complain. We're up to 12,000 people. Gaining lots of people. Let's see, where are we at here? Unemployment's at 10%. We still got 9,000 jobs available. So tell me, how can we be at unemployment at 10%? Lots of jobs for everybody. Go get a job. Get a job. Anyway, I think that'll be it for today. Next episode, I think we will work on a port. I mean, we're still adding, when you do stuff like a port, you're adding more jobs. We don't really need to add more jobs. We need to add more people. I might do more people off camera because that's kind of boring. It's just zoning areas and getting people to move in. Stuff like the port and the airport out here on the this peninsula might be worthwhile. I think that's a good place for a port here at the mouth of the river, because we can also, the river is navigable, and once we start building out here, this other part of the city, Shipping up into the city will be nice. And over here at the airport, this sort of area here would be ideal for shipping ports. We may stick one in there as well if we're going to be doing air cargo as well. It's all tied together. Anyway, I'm babbling on incoherently, as usual. As always, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.